What's up, Wikimaniacs? It's your punny Pinoy John. Today we have a special episode for you guys. The boys and I talked it out, and to finish off this year and to start the next one, we decided to do a best of 2023 series brought to you by the amazing Midscore. So for this episode and this Friday and next Monday's episodes, we'll have some of our top stories from this past year. If there's a story you think we missed, wait for the next episode to see if it made the cut. Be sure to write in the comments what you think our top 3 stories have been for this past year. And without further ado, on this episode, we have the poop knife, an OP who wanted to have an open relationship, Redtilda, an OP who proposed to his best friend, and finally, everyone's favorite, Ogtha, with her many updates. Reddit on Wiki Best of 2023 starts right now.
Do it! Just do it!
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the 5th time, it's your boy Sean.
Story number 1. This is from one of the GOATs, Turtles Can Fly 7. And this one is an OG of all OGs as far as Reddit stories are concerned. This one is from Learned Butt as the OP. The title is, I was 22 years old when I learned that not every family has a poop knife. Has anyone heard this story before?
I can't even imagine where this is going. No, I haven't heard this story.
This is a classic. Actually, I actually know. I've been knowing this story for a while. So
Well, it sounds like a story you would know.
Yes.
So
I'm in shock. A poop knife?
Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
I guess
All right,
I have no idea where this is going.
Good. So the story goes as this: my family poops big. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's our diet, but everyone births giant logs of crap. If
Again,
anyone
you can
has
post those over, I know this is old, but feel free to send them to our Instagram.
No, don't.
No. If anyone has laid a mega poop, you know that sometimes it won't flush. Sean, you said you had mega poops before.
I've had mega poops, but not enough to where
It don't flush.
I need a fucking knife. I don't think.
Shit. It lays across the hole in the bottom of the bowl, and the vortex of draining water merely gives it a spin as it mocks you. Growing up, this was a common enough occurrence that our family had a poop knife. It was an old rusty kitchen knife that hung on a nail in the laundry room, only to be used for that purpose.
Absolutely fucking
This is the weirdest
shit. You don't have a fucking plunger or... I mean, I
Get
guess
a
if the
better
shit-
toilet, maybe, with a bigger hole. I don't know.
Get an
No, there's-
outhouse.
Yeah, an outhouse would be perfect.
I think you might just need to shit more often, maybe. I don't know
Maybe.
why.
Less fiber, maybe. Less
Maybe
meals.
more
Probably
fiber.
more
So you
fiber.
so you could poop more often.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so soften up
Yeah.
your stool too.
That's
yeah,
true.
maybe
Fair
stool
enough.
softeners.
Drink some water. I don't know.
Miralax.
Laxative, so it's not as solid.
Also, a kitchen knife.
A rusty,
Rusty.
one.
You're sticking your hand in that toilet for sure.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like you got to get to the bottom of the.
I'm just so confused.
All right, well, we'll keep going then. It was normal to walk through the hallway and have someone call out, "Hey, can you get me the poop knife?"
No.
Like a towel. Like if you're in the shower and someone says, "Can you get me a
Can I get
towel?"
Yeah. I thought it was a standard kit. You have your plunger, your toilet brush, and your poop knife.
Just
Fast
use the
forward to
plunger,
22.
right? Just use the plunger, right? Why are we cutting poop?
Fast forward to 22. It's been a day or two between poops, and I'm over at my friend's house.
See,
My friend
I was a day or two between poops. My
Yeah, that's-
man.
You need
Too
to
many
Okay,
days.
me? This might be too much. I think today I shat like 3 or 4 times.
Dude,
That's
I'm 4 to
too
5
much.
times a day. 4 to 5 times a
Dude.
day for me.
Oh my God.
Between my kombucha and like my probiotics and the yogurt, and then I'm trying to eat a lot of vegetables, so I'm getting a lot of fiber from that. I'm shitting quite a bit these days.
Oh my goodness.
Look, like I said, I wake up super early in the morning. Immediately when I wake up, and then like just before lunch, after lunch, like around 5 o'clock, and then before I sleep. So that's usually,
Oh my goodness.
it's usually a schedule.
I'm usually 2, but today, or I mean like recently, as I've been trying to change my diet this month or whatever. I'm like, I'm getting a fuck ton of fiber in right now. I'm shitting a lot.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I'm used like 1 to 2. And then if I'm having a bad day, it's a few more, but that's a bad stomach day.
Dude, after hot ones, it was like 8 times.
Holy, I was not
I'm
that
regular.
much.
I'm regular as fuck, dude.
Oh my goodness.
8 times. That's incredible.
This reminds me of that Jake and Amir episode with Ben Schwartz.
Apparently, I poop as much as I masturbate. So.
He's like, you're pooping way too much. He's just like, how much do you poop? Once a week? That's way too little.
That's way too little.
Oh, God. Anyways, it's been a day or two between poops, and I'm over at my friend's house. My friend was a local dealer and always had guests over because you can't buy weed without sitting on your ass and sampling it for an hour. I excuse myself and lay a gigantic turd. I look down and see that it's a sideways one, so I crack the door and call out my friend. He arrives and I ask him for his poop knife. My what?
No.
Your poop knife, I say. I need to use it. Please. What the fuck is a poop knife? Obviously, he has one, but maybe he calls it by a more delicate name. A fecal cleaver? A dung divider? A guano
You
You can't think this is normal.
No
my
fucking way.
Goodness.
Is this you, John? Did you write this?
He's also naked.
I explain what it is I want and why I want it. He starts giggling, then laughing. Then lots of people start laughing. It turns out the music stopped and everyone heard my pleas through the door.
No.
It also turns out that none of them had poop knives. It was just my fucked up family with their fucked up bowels. Fuck my life. I told this to my wife last night, who was amused and horrified at the same time. It turns out that she did not know what a poop knife was and had been using the old rusty knife hanging in the utility closet as a basic utility knife.
Okay. Not food then.
No.
But still, that's disgusting.
Thankfully, she didn't cook with it, but used to open Amazon boxes. She will be getting her own utility knife now. Edit. Common question. Why was this not in the bathroom instead of the laundry room? Answer. We only had one poop knife, and the laundry room was central to all 3 bathrooms. I have no idea why we didn't have 3 poop knives. All I know is that we didn't. We had the one. Possibly because my father was notoriously cheap about the weirdest things, so yes, we shared our poop knife.
That is possibly the wildest story we've ever done. Honestly,
It's a classic.
bizarre of your family not to tell you this is not a normal thing and just send you out into the world. Oh my goodness. And then not to have a conversation with your wife about it. Have you never needed it when she's around? I
Yes.
I wonder if this guy grew up watching like sitcoms and like crazy situations. He's like, man, how come no one's ever written like a poop knife episode? That'd be like such a good episode. Like, oh no, you don't have a poop knife.
yeah.
Like, yeah, I just, how come I never hear about poop knives?
Like you'd think it would be a marketable device if more people had it.
It's
And
just going to be on Shark Tank.
yeah. A knife you can cut your poops with. What do you mean?
Hey, sharks, here's my Shark Tank.
My Shark Tank.
My thing, I'm still stuck up on that. He said it's been a day or 2 without poops.
Yeah.
Dude, your whole family needs to be eating more fiber. That's
Yes.
way too little. You gotta Greek yogurt, some kombuchas.
Maybe not as
Relax
much as
that.
Sean, but
Yakult. Drink Yakult.
I don't know what that is, but
It's probiotics and it's amazing.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
you
an
know,
Asian thing? Is Yakult Asian?
Probably. I drink it with my soju sometimes.
Yeah. It's at boba places. Yeah, maybe it's Asian. Yeah, but it's like a probiotic yogurty drink. Kind of
Okay.
milky. It's
Got
good.
bacteria as a motherfucker. That shit makes shit.
Okay. Well,
It sounds like everything makes John shit though. So
it does.
I am
It
full of
does.
shit majority of the time, so. First story, again, cross-posted by Moonlight, mid-score detective from r/relationship advice. Title is, I, 32 male, asked my wife, 30 female, if we could open the relationship. She agreed, and I'm feeling upset because although she's bisexual, she's only sleeping with men.
What'd you expect? Like, oh, she's only going to sleep with women. No, it's two genders in the bi there, buddy. Like she can sleep with whoever she wants.
She got draft picks for days.
What a dumbass.
It's always a man that asks for the open relationship, and then it's always the woman that's thriving.
No
Yeah.
regrets. I feel like you do have regrets, but
Definite regrets.
or no regrets.
Regrets, yeah.
Regrets.
Man,
All
this
right.
guy sounds smart.
Story goes as this: 32 male and my wife is 30 female. After 5 years of marriage, I felt like she had given me all she had to offer. Now,
Bad.
please don't judge me.
What a terrible, what a terrible way to think about that.
So bad.
What the fuck?
Bad. Instantly wrong. Straight to jail.
Holy dude.
Fuck you, actually.
Till death do you apart, motherfucker. Holy.
Now, please don't judge me for saying that. Obviously, the boys just did.
Too late.
Fuck you. You're the
You
asshole.
ass.
Hey, it's not a Friday, Josh. Calm your
I've
tits.
dubbed it.
Stop stealing the brown man show. Goddamn. Anyways,
My bad.
She just had a very low sex drive, and I have a higher one. Maybe she just doesn't want to fuck you, buddy, because
Yeah,
you probably
probably.
suck in bed.
Maybe you're bad at it.
Yeah, probably. I figured opening the relationship would help out he spelled that wrong. Would help
Big
our marriage
surprise
and help
there.
me
Yeah.
get my needs met. Oh, fuck. She originally said no, but after I explained to her the benefits, she said yes after a few days of asking.
Oh
Begging.
my! After I pestered
Begging
her,
for days.
Begging.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck you, man. I hate this guy.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Don't pester. Holy shit.
We seemed both excited at the possibility of a threesome. Now, where the problem lies is that my wife is bisexual. And yet the only people she's been sleeping have been men. When asked about this, she said she only sleeps with people she clicks with, and they just happen to be men. When I told her my feelings about this, she said it's only fair because I'm sleeping with other women.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the fuck? Like,
What do you
I don't
think?
understand.
This fool is using this as a fetish, saying like, "Oh, maybe I could just since she's bisexual, I can hella have hookups with."
It's 100% that.
It sounds
Yeah.
like he's
just
like, since she's bisexual, the threesome
He's
will be two
fetishizing
ladies,
the fuck out of
baby.
it.
yeah.
And then I so badly want this to end with her being like, yeah, let's do a threesome. And then another guy walks in and you're like, no,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Hey man, as someone who watches the Hub probably way too much, I'm telling you to lay off that shit, my guy, because you're diluted in the mind right now.
I think it'd be funny if she did a threesome with two other people.
Hey,
Two other, like,
I'm dead.
get it. When I told her my feelings about this, she said it's only fair because I'm sleeping with other women. While true, it makes me wonder if she's truly bisexual. It's because he ain't getting
oh,
shit.
you're a piece of shit.
Who fucking, why does it matter?
When I asked for her to also sleep with women or I'd want to close the marriage again, she rolled her eyes and said no.
Good. Yeah, you're a fucking controlling asshole.
This guy
I
fucking
want an open
sucks so bad.
relationship, but you can only sleep
Sleep with women.
with this gender.
And only if I find them attractive, actually. And then actually, to
She
think
should've
about
come-
it, I have to be in there with you guys. In fact, I should join. Yeah, fuck this guy,
She
man.
should have come back with, okay, I'll only sleep with women if you only sleep with men.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That should have been your counter.
you're getting pegged tonight, baby boy. One of the guys I fear is trying to seriously date her. He brings her flowers and food, pays for her nails, and never even acknowledges me when he's over. So, hell yeah,
Good.
you're getting
Oh.
dick down, baby girl. Let's go.
He treats you like how a partner
He's
should
supposed
treat
to be
you.
treated, right?
Yeah.
I feel like she's dismissing my feelings and I'm getting frustrated. I want to close our marriage again. How to approach this?
Leave.
Yeah, it's over for
Fucking
you.
away. Let her have her time with this other dude because it sounds like he's treating her way better than you ever have or will. So go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Just getting flowers, nail appointments, dick appointments, all this shit, bro. Like you,
Yeah.
you fucking, you're a
You're
dumbass.
an idiot.
It's over, brother.
Oh,
Fuck me.
Oh
Like
my.
you know he's not getting anyone. That's why he wants her
no.
to sleep with women so that
Yeah?
he can have a chance at sleeping with another
he
woman.
could join. This whole time, he just wanted to open a relationship because he thinks he's gonna have threesomes all day.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
And
100%.
I so badly wanted it to end up with another guy and him being like, the fuck?
I don't want this.
Oh man, that's just
Ah.
fucking funny.
What a
Fuck this guy.
dumbass. That was a great story. I love
You
a
are
good
the
dunking
asshole.
story.
This is cross-posted off my chest, cross-posted by Swaggio11. This is a father wants to name his kid after Reddit.
Oh no. Like the snoo or whatever the Reddit mascot is.
Come here, Tifu.
Come here, Ogtha.
Poop knife,
If
get
your
over
name
here.
if your name's him Tiffany, fucking die.
Oh, shit. Are we ready?
Kevin.
I mean, Kevin.
Yeah.
Tells about short stories about Kevin. Jesus Christ! Why?
Hey
would you do
asshole, get
this?
over here.
I mean, granted, I would probably end up calling my kid that someday.
Your kid, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
fuck.
My 34-year-old female partner, 33-year-old male, are at the hospital currently since I had a C-section. We have since been arguing over a name for the baby girl for a while. My partner suggested we name the baby a Reddit-themed name since reading Reddit together is our nightly activity.
I'm not. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but I don't know if you have to name your kid after that.
I'm gonna name our kid TikTok.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous TikToker?
I don't know.
Damn, I don't even
Call
know.
me Chris? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
the guy that did the Kendrick Lamar sound that was all over my TikTok.
Which one was that?
No, Call Me Chris is she's like from BC. She's like the blonde hair.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
Anyways,
I'll look it up.
Reddit helped us to bond with each other to the point that we became a couple, as since we were just neighbors at first, and we were both divorcees.
That's kinda
Also,
sweet.
during
nice.
Christmas, Reddit came through for my boys from my past abusive relationship and helped save our Christmas. In his eyes, Reddit got us together, and Reddit came through for the children. He now wants to honor the app. The name that he came up with is Redtilda.
Redtilda.
Red for Reddit and Till for the subreddit where we share facts together.
Tip. What?
Today I
is it
learned.
subreddit?
Today I learned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Redtilda.
Redtilda.
That's I mean, I don't know if anyone has this name, but no shame if you have that name.
No, Tilda is in fact a great name. If you just take the Reddit out of it, Tilda
Yeah,
no one would have any
Or
idea.
Matilda. Matilda's a cute name.
Or Matilda.
But Redtilda?
Redtilda is
Redtilda.
wild.
Holy. You'd have to go by like Tilly or something like that, right?
I mean, Tilda is a perfectly normal name.
Sure.
Isn't that a famous actress? Tilda
Tilda
something?
Swinton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah. So, like, I'm sure there's a compromise in here. Just take the red out or, something. Or add red as like a middle name. Something with red.
It's not
As a middle
terrible.
name. Tilda, red.
I only think of Pokemon when you name something red, though.
I think of that 70s show.
Oh, yeah. True. Actually, yeah.
Dumbass.
Dumbass.
Put a
Dumbass.
Put a slash on Matilda or something. Matilda slash, and so the slash is silent.
Just cross through.
R/Tilda.
R/ your last name.
Okay, so I understand that it's a unique name, and most people won't know that it's Reddit themed, but I will know. I'm thinking like maybe a classic name like Rose or something, but he is so stubborn about this that I'm starting to lose respect for him.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I have a couple days to sign a birth certificate. Wish me luck because I'm just over this whole situation. He's this close to being kicked out of the room, and will pick a name by myself. Hell, might even add my own last name at this point, because who would do this to their own daughter?
Yeah, that's a unfortunate situation. I know she's like, no one will know it's Reddit themed, but every time she tells someone her name, she's going to have to explain it and be like,
Yeah.
listen, my parents are big Redditors. And that's just a horrible situation to put your kid in every time.
Redtilda's pretty tough.
Just make it an agreement and go with Matilda or something like Sean said.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a fine name.
John.
I didn't know if John was going to say anything.
I don't know.
John is like, I was going to name my daughter Redtilda, and you guys are fucking chopping on this name.
He's going to name
Not
it
gonna
the
do
Hub.
that. I'm not.
It's our nightly activity together. My son's name is Magnum.
Never used it. Wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's not a me joke. That's somebody else, obviously.
John's optimistically naming his son.
Oh God. Nah, it's. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, that is kind of like setting up your kid for over explanation.
Just awkward
down the line,
conversations.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like what? Why Redtilda? Like it don't make sense. But I mean, granted, there's been unique names out there. Fucking what? Elon Musk baby is like weird equation looking name. So
Ash,
I don't know.
Ash,
Yeah.
Axe 7 or something like that. Something crazy.
something like that. Isn't it Kyle? Is this supposed to be
Super
I'm
Kyle?
all for
or some shit?
unique names, but it has to I feel like it should.
You
roll
have
off
to
the
know
tongue,
your kid's
or-
getting bullied when you name them.
Yeah.
Such a like, and I'm not saying like I don't condone the bullying, but I just know kids, and I know that
It happens.
kids are going to be
Kids
cruel.
are
Look,
brutal.
Kids
Yeah.
chop kids for not having blue bubbles. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's,
yeah,
if you
it doesn't take much.
yeah, it doesn't take much for a kid to chop.
Yeah. John's kid will be named Hubert, but it'll be like Hub and then dash Bert.
Hubert's a. If your name Hubert, I'm sorry, but I would never.
Damn, why you chopping on Hubert, bro? What Hubert ever
Sorry,
do?
Hubert or Hubbard, or whatever
Hubbard.
you want to be called.
Leave hubby alone.
Your name is Hubby.
Hey,
Why would you name
manifest it.
Hubby? Well, your dad's favorite pastime. Is
My dad's favorite nighttime pastime.
What's a melatonin? I just go on.
Oh,
I was trying to think of a Tumblr name too, but I couldn't get there.
Yeah.
My name is Fuck Yeah.
Tumbleina.
My name is Fuck Yeah because my parents love Tumblr.
Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
This is from r/true off my chest, cross posted from Jackalope Ground Score Dreamer. I proposed to my best friend of 14 years. We got married, and now I celebrate our anniversaries by myself.
Oh, it's gonna be a sad one.
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh,
but
Lord.
a wholesome, but also kind of sad.
Okay.
Not unlike Guardians 3.
okay.
What are we a commercial? Not an ad, guys. Not an ad.
Damn it, Marvel sponsor us.
Yeah, where you at, Feige? Okay. As the title says, I married my best friend, but it's more like air quotes married. We were both four when we first met. It was our first day of prep, parentheses, we're Aussies, close parentheses. Her mom somehow managed to drop her off at the wrong primary school on her first day. I simply saw an opportunity for a friend and I took it. By the end of the day, she and I were attached by the hip, of which my twin brother did not like, but he got over it. On lunch, my mom had packed me and my brother those lolly rings, and she accidentally packed me too. So naturally, me and my newest friend had lolly rings on our first day of school.
Wow, that's cute.
Chris is already devastated. When it was time for pickup, we made our moms hand each other's phone numbers so that we can talk. This was the first and last day of school that we shared, but that didn't stop us from being friends. Damn, this mom went the whole day Left her kid at school at the wrong school the whole day. Wild. Anyways,
That is true. That is wild.
that's wild. The whole day. But back to the story. Weekly play dates on weekends where we would go to the local bakery and she would get a Lamington and I a jam donut. I don't know what a Lamington is, but
I do know I don't like jam donuts, but curious what a lamington is.
do some quick Googling on that, Josh. While
Sounds like a lamb on a stick.
Aussies do have some strange to us foods because we're not used to it, like Vegemite.
Oh, it just looks like cake.
Oh, delicious.
Like a
Like a what kind of cake?
like chocolate on the outside with coconut, it looks like.
Oh, I'm into it.
Okay.
All right. We would steal our mom's phones. Yeah, it's mums. I'm getting real big Bluey vibes. Bluey's Australian. Mum. We would steal our mom's phones to talk to each other. When we got older, we didn't get the chance to talk as much, but we were still friends. In 4th grade, I lost my dad and I stopped contact with anybody that I didn't live with or have to see at school. Just like that, 3 years had passed and I hadn't spoken to her. In an unfortunate turn of events, though, we met in the hospital.
Oh my God, they're soulmates.
Then, just like that, it was like no time had gone and we were those 9-year-olds talking on the phone as though nothing had ever happened. By the time we had both gotten our phones, as we had to take public transport, so that seems, the grammar's kind of crazy on this. Sorry.
They're Australian. It's fine.
Yeah. By that time, we had both gotten our phones and we were in regular contact again. Just a year into talking, she had something to tell me. She had a rare type of cancer. She was told the same day that we got back into contact. The doctors weren't sure if they could help her, but they were trying. She had to go on different medications and different chemo treatments. She was only in the 8th grade. We were both 13. 6 long years of treatment, and she was only getting worse. She gave me a list of things she wanted me to do for her when she passed. Most were basic things that normal people had gotten to do, like go watch fireworks or see a school play. The one she wanted to do most was to get married, but she knew that she would not make it to that day, so she wanted me to get married one day. On the last day of 2022, I got permission from her doctors and parents to take her and see the New Year fireworks. Right when it struck 12, I, air quote, proposed with a lolly ring.
Oh my God.
Godlike.
Goddamn.
I'm
Tearing up a little bit. She said yes. Although confused, she still said yes. I told her, why miss out when she could have her own wedding? And with that, our pretend wedding planning began. We had an engagement party, a bachelorette party, and had 4 months of planning a wedding, all within the safety of her hospital room. We got, air quote, married on the 10th of April. I lost my best friend just a month into being married on the 10th of May. I wish I hadn't cut her out of my life because I had lost 3 years of friendship because of me. Even though she said she was happy to say 14 years of friendship, I wish it really was. So to you, Lamington, thank you. Tell Dad I said hi and that I still love him. I love you, my best friend. No one could replace you. And I hope you see all the fireworks up there. I'll celebrate every anniversary. Just take care of yourself and Dad.
well then.
Jesus Christ. Choked up there at the end.
That was so beautiful.
That was very beautiful. I don't like how he blames himself for the 3 years that they didn't talk.
Yeah.
Because everyone deals with grief differently, and like losing a dad, that's
Yeah.
completely
At such a
understandable.
young
And
age.
yeah, and like you said, when you guys met up again 3 years later, it was like you'd been talking the whole time. So it's not like it feels like you didn't miss any time.
Right.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. I want that to be made into the next movie.
Yeah, for
Yeah, it
real.
sounds like a movie.
It sounds like
Yeah.
a movie. That was beautiful. The proposal with the
God
lolly
damn.
ring is.
Yeah.
OP has some riz, I gotta say. Even though this wasn't like an actual marriage, OP has game.
Yeah, he does. That was awesome. That was beautiful.
That was really nice.
Good for him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if OP is a girl or a boy or non-binary.
Good for her.
Oh, wait, it does say in the title. I, 19-year-old female, proposed to my best friend, 19-year-old female.
There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
Right on.
good for her.
And this is the last story, and this is a two-parter.
Whew.
Okay.
Ooh.
So This story was first posted October of 2014.
Oh my god.
Holy.
So this is a classic story.
Okay.
That was almost 10 years ago.
Don't say
Say
that.
that. Don't say that.
No,
Guys.
Alex,
Don't say that.
it's too close to bedtime. I'm gonna have a spiral now.
Don't say that.
I'll leave
Josh,
the
you're
chat.
still in your fucking 20s, man. Like, I'm turning 32 in like 2 weeks, man.
You're 32?
I'm gonna be 32.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'll be in my last year of my 20s when this episode comes out.
I was going to say, I'm in my last year of my 20s, and it's awful. I don't
yeah.
it
recommend
is awful.
Let's
It's
go,
awful.
Alex.
My knees
Here we
hurt.
go.
As you all know, physical therapy for me all day. It sucks. But anyways, this title is Today I fucked up by admitting to my girlfriend that I pretend she is a giant cockroach when we have sex.
I,
And OP's name is I Love Roach.
I'm logging off this call. Fuck this.
Out of all of the things you could have said, that was probably at the bottom of the list.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second when you said this in the beginning, I thought maybe it's like some weird, like Mothman.
It's not that far
Cryptid.
Oh,
off.
it's a cockroach, man.
I know, but I thought
But at least Mothman got a dump truck, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't think it was gonna be a fucking. That's not okay.
All right. Again, this is a two-part. The first story is the actual shorter one. The updated one is a little longer. So
Okay.
let's do this. Ever since I was a teenager, I have had very intense fantasies about having sex with a giant cockroach.
No.
No kink shaming here, but goddamn, that is weird as fuck.
I'm sorry, but no, it's not.
What?
It's not
Are
normal.
What are you watching? What?
You know what? You know what? I wonder, Josh, I don't know if you ever watched, what was it called? There is this show. I think it's
Okay.
it was a Canadian show from the 90s on YTV.
Oh, I do know YTV. Yeah.
Early 2000s. And it was these two bugs that would tell scary stories. And it always started, I heard it from a friend of a friend of a friend of mine. And one of them was a fucking cockroach.
Oh, hell
I
no.
do remember that.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well-
like a memory of a memory right now. But
Yeah.
I do recall that. That's
Hold
wild.
Let me know
on.
if this sounds familiar for y'all, because
Okay.
I've never seen this. But it started in 9th or 10th grade when we read The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. That sounds familiar to anybody?
Yeah, those books are interesting.
Okay, I don't
Okay.
read, so.
I don't know if I know those
I
ones.
can't read, but I hear they're good.
That too. I don't even listen half the time, so that tracks. I started to think more and more about the roach creature that the character had become. I started to imagine what it would be like if a woman turned into the roach instead. I found this idea very arousing. I would not be repulsed or frightened of her as the characters in the story are. I would take care of her. Then my thoughts started to get sexual with the character. Eventually, I sort of dropped a bit about her having been a human woman first, and I kind of imagined this fictionalized roach species. They are giant roaches, the size of a person, and have complete intelligence. I kind of, over time, conjured up an imaginary friend of sorts. She was one of these roaches, and her name was Ogtha. I would...
Ogtha?
I can't. What the fuck? Oh.
How is this real life?
I
I don't know.
Ogtha.
Oh my god.
Buddy, Ogtha, fuck are you thinking right now? Like,
That's
you
what I'm
weirdo.
saying, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would fantasize about her often. Whenever I masturbated, I'd be imagining elaborate scenarios of me and Ogtha making love. I couldn't even fucking say that with a straight face.
I just, like, how would that work? It's a cockroach.
I'm also torn because, like, having sex with animals is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Can't
like,
even be called a furry because roaches don't have fur.
shit, true. I don't know what this would be.
Like a Shelly?
I like it,
Exactly.
but it's too close to my last name, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Fair.
Oh man, bugging. He's bugging. There you
Ooh,
He's bugging out, man.
I like that.
There
I
we
like
go.
that. Look at you, Josh.
Ooh.
So when I started to have actual sex, I found I could not perform if I wasn't thinking of Ogtha. So basically now, anytime I have sex with a woman, I am pretending that she is actually Ogtha. Not just think about Ogtha, I concentrate intently to visualize that I actually am doing Ogtha. I don't want to think about the girl at all. There is only Ogtha.
Get therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
Get therapy.
go. Just pressing
like
the button as hard as I
30,000
can.
Just start smashing it.
Of course, this sex can never be as exciting as my fully imaginary sessions with Ogtha. There are things that her multiple appendages and antennas allow for that a human woman can never match.
No shit, because she's a cockroach. What?
So anyways, I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for about a year. 3 or 4 times I have tried to have sex with her and not pretend she is Ogtha, but I just can't do it.
Only 3 or 4 times.
Only 3 or 4.
You tried so hard, buddy.
Hardest thing he's done.
True.
No, it was
So
the softest thing he's done.
You know. So essentially, every time we have sex, I am imagining she is Ogtha. I finally confided this to her the other day, and I was blown away by her reaction. I thought she might take it a bit badly at first, but that she'd get used to it. No, I have never seen such a look of disgust before. Outrage is not an understatement. She is not even returning my text now.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that the end of the
No,
story?
no,
more?
absolutely not. There's more.
Oh, God.
Like I take a step in her shoes and have your partner be like, I'm imagining someone, just base level, I'm imagining someone else while we have sex. Also not,
No.
Not
that's
cool.
fucked
Hell
up.
no.
Not
That's
what you want to
emotion-
hear.
No, that's you're
No.
thinking of someone else while you're just using your partner as a sex toy, basically, while you think of someone else.
As a Mickey Mouse funhouse, basically.
Yes.
Yes, as a mini Mickey Mouse funhouse. And then on top of that, it's a fucking cockroach. Doubly bad. Doubly
Yeah.
bad.
You imagining someone that can survive a goddamn nuclear war. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how are you going to go up against that?
You
How
know?
can
Like-
women compete with the societal expectations?
The societal
like-
pressures of cockroaches.
Twinkies and cockroaches, the only thing that can survive.
I can't grow antennas, okay?
I am afraid she's actually going to break up with me. No shit. And also that is going to tell people about Ogtha. I don't know how I will face anyone. This is going to sound silly, but I also feel guilty about feeling shame as if Ogtha will be saddened by this, even though I know she is
Bro.
imaginary.
Oh.
I just don't know what to do at this point. So that's the first story.
I
I
pressed
have-
that purple button a bunch of times.
Can you do that again? Because that's all I'm going to say is
Get therapy.
Yep.
Get therapy.
More.
Please.
Get therapy.
Yes.
one more time.
Okay.
Get therapy.
There we go.
It's a reach at this in this studio.
Yeah. So y'all ready to hear the update?
I don't know.
I
My
don't know.
hands
I-
are really sweaty.
I don't know if I was ready to hear the story.
I don't have a counseling session for a while.
Yeah,
We
that
should.
broke me.
I'm ruined.
The company's going to pay for my therapy after this, right?
Yeah, I can expense my sessions, right?
Yeah, we'll pay you someday.
Someday. All right, so hear this out. The update came 5 years later.
You're joking.
5 years later. So they wrote, "Hello. 5 years ago, I submitted the story of me telling my then girlfriend that when we made love, I was envisioning her as a giant roach. So you might think of the scene in Blade Runner 2049, which my original Today I Fucked Up predates, by the way, where the main character makes love to a sex worker, but they use the other word. Let me just change that. But his hologram girlfriend kind of holograms over the body of the actual person, so he can pretend he's making love to his hologram.
Oh.
That is what it was like with me and Ogtha, but instead of a hologram, it was just my imagination."
Is he explaining us to make us like understand where I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
he's trying to get some sympathy points. So
I
It's
understand. Yeah, I understand, but I don't empathize.
yes.
That's
You're
yeah.
you're still the bad guy.
Yeah.
You're still the cockroach fucker at the end of the day. Like,
Imaginary cockroach fucker. But I'm scared
Yes.
that you'd actually want to fuck a cockroach. But anyways.
This is like the origin story for like a Spider-Man villain where he starts creating cockroach people.
yes, or this is like some weird Fear Factor shit.
Should have named Dr. Coctavius or something. Like, he's just-
Spooder man.
So in the 5 years that have passed since the topic was posted, I decided to stop fooling myself and I just committed to the love of Ogtha. I know she is not real per se, but in my head, she is an actual personality and I am in love with that personality. I don't care if she's a roach or if she's imaginary. The love is real. Call me deluded, but it's harmless. It makes me happy. And I have not had a real girlfriend again since that incident 5 years ago. But occasionally I have had one night stands via online apps. And on these times, I always envisioned the woman in Ogtha, my sensual roach queen.
Okay. I will say I have less of an issue with you just doing it with one night stands and imagining her.
Well,
It's still, fuck that.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's still weird, but like if you're not hurting anybody and you're not, I don't know, like I get it. I guess it's, I don't want to say it's okay, but it's, I don't know. This is so fucked.
Yeah. Listen.
So fucking
if-
weird.
I would heavily recommend therapy. I think we
Yeah.
all would. That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
But you aren't hurting anyone. So, like, other than yourself, maybe when you, like, because you're alone, but that's, you know, your choice.
That's on you, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, as long as you don't establish an emotional connection with someone you're hooking up with and you're picturing it,
That's a
I don't know if I can tell you you're in the wrong here.
No?
They're kind of like, and if they're happy with it, that's the other piece too. Like if they're content, if they're not, if they're okay with not being in a actual relationship with a human being,
Yeah.
then
That's on you.
That's on you, right?
Let your imagination run wild. You know what I'm saying?
No, reel that back
Nope.
in a little bit.
Anyways, now, I mean, no offense to the women, of course, and even a gentleman once or twice. Respect. The
Get it.
many appendages of Ogtha make translation to human gender almost irrelevant. I just envision they are Ogtha, and no, I have never confided to them about it. I learned my lesson.
Fair.
The thing about it, though, is that I became so in love with my Ogtha that I married her.
I mean,
This is
Listen.
giving like the woman. I think there's actually multiple women and maybe a man out there who knows, but that marry ghosts.
there's
Whoa.
also
Same vibe. Same vibe.
trucks. I've heard vehicles.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. There's tons of like weird stories
Yeah.
like that, which is like, it's the same thing. It's like, are you hurting anyone other than yourself? No. So
What
can
do you
I
do?
be
If you're-
angry?
how do you consummate the wedding? Like with a Dodge Ram? Like you're gonna ram the Dodge Ram?
Exhaust
oh my
pipe.
god!
Exhaust pipe.
Ooh,
If you can put it in a Mickey Mouse fun house, you can ram a Dodge Ram.
time to get your smog check, baby girl.
Is that their new tagline?
The 2024 Dodge Ram.
Ram your ram.
Ram your ram.
Is it? It's kind of fucked though, because there are places in this world where like two people of the same like gender can't marry one another.
Right.
But you can marry a made up
Imaginary.
fucking cockroach. Like what a
Or
sham.
a truck, apparently, or a ghost. God damn.
I personally think we should allow all same-sex marriages if we're gonna allow fucking people to marry made-up cockroach characters.
Say that shit.
I just
That's the lowest bar you could have set, but I like it.
like I just don't get it. But
Yeah.
alas,
Yeah.
the
I
world
don't
is
know.
on fire.
All right, let's hear this last. Well, not last part. There's a little bit more.
Oh,
But
there's more.
Oh
I
god, there's
even
more.
did a little ceremony in my living room. Again, he married Ogtha. Okay.
Right. Okay.
I recited my own vows and she recites hers. I even went on a honeymoon. While technically you could say it was a solo vacation to New Orleans for a week, But in my mind, Ogtha was with me the entire time. In my mind, I think of her as my wife. And now to the juicy part. Now here's where I fucked up.
How do
I
you,
got you.
how do you fuck up?
Ogtha's mad at me.
Ogtha
got-
wants a divorce.
Oh God.
She found the bottle of Raid.
Oh no.
You can't keep me away, Ogtha. I got so used to thinking of her as my wife in my head that a few months ago at work, I nonchalantly said my wife in some innocuous sentence. I think it was something like, "Oh yeah, me and my wife love that show." In regards to Chopped, Chopped and cockroaches, I don't want to hear that in the same
Nope.
sentence.
Nope.
So now everyone was asking me about my wife because they had never heard I was married or even dating anyone. Everyone kept pestering me. Pest like your cockroach wife. Wanting to know about her, wanting to see pictures. I became full of panic. I did the one thing I swore I would never do again. I talked to other people about Ogtha in real
No,
life.
dude. You quit your job and you move.
Yeah, you
what you
quit
gotta
your
do.
job, you move away, you change your identity, all for Ogtha.
We were at a team lunch and I just let it all spill out. I told them about how I became enamored as a teenager with the Franz Kafka story, how my fantasy evolved into an actual imaginary entity with a personality, and how I slowly began to grow in love with her. What started out as a mere sexual attraction to giant roaches blossomed into a whirlwind romance, and that she became the love of my life, even though her existence was in my own mind. At first, they thought I was doing a creepy joke, but I convinced them I was telling the truth. Well, they were afraid and disgusted. I have now been a pariah at work ever since. Everybody steers clear of me. We used to have a good social life. Now people only speak to me for work-related reasons. Even working virtually now, nobody sends me a Slack message unless it's about work. I even heard a rumor that people went to HR. I would clown the fuck out of you, I'm saying.
What?
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, what is the repercussion in HR? What would they do? Could they do anything?
I mean,
I mean, people can just say like they're disturbed by that person.
but like
Right.
realistically, that like what's the
Nothing.
company gonna do?
Yeah, I was
Nothing.
gonna say.
Yeah, they
Okay,
can't do
yeah,
shit.
that's what I was wondering.
Where is this person from? Do we know? Like, are they from the
Doesn't say.
States? Oh, because
It
I was gonna
doesn't
say
say.
like either the States or Canada. I wonder if someone just maybe did a like a police call or like a wellness check,
Yeah.
like a 5150.
Maybe.
Like, hey, are you okay?
Hey, you good?
You good? We heard something and just want to check in on you.
Yeah.
And just to clarify that, them going to HR, but they were, of course, told nothing could be done, which is
Oh, okay.
They couldn't do
Yeah.
anything about that. I have lost my good work friends because of this, and it is
Aw.
indeed jeopardizing my career because my bosses think I am insane. I have ruined my friendships and future career prospects due to my honesty. I am thinking of starting to look for a new job. Although it is difficult in the current environment, I can start fresh elsewhere though. No matter what, I will be staying with my wife, Ogtha. For me, it is Ogtha forever. If you must know, I do hope that even if I am an old man, that one day the technology is invented to extract the Ogtha personality from my mind and implant it to a real external body, either of a genetically engineered or a mechanical nature, and me and Ogtha can then experience genuine physical connection. But if she must remain within me, that is fine. Her love keeps me warm on the coldest of nights. Thank you. Too long didn't read. I foolishly told my coworkers that my wife is an imaginary giant roach, and now they don't like me anymore, and my career is in shambles. The end.
Bro, like this is I feel bad for him
I do too.
at the end there because it's like it sucks that he's getting
Right, like-
ostracized,
Yeah.
but I get it. Like if that was my coworker, I'd also be like, yo,
You
that's,
good?
Talk to you.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Quick question. So they said that they started getting into this Ogtha person through the Animal series, like the book series, right?
Yeah, when they were 9th or 10th grade.
Okay, so I found the cover of a book where someone's turning into what looks like a cockroach. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh, that's Animorphs. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I did used to read those books.
Hey, yo.
But it's not like I'm.
Yeah, they just turn into the animal. They don't actually. They're not like a hybrid. I don't think.
No.
From what I can remember. It's more like a werewolf situation.
But
where
I'm
you're
just-
Yeah,
either
imagine if this fool watched like Twilight instead.
But that doesn't like
Team
that
Edward.
looks like a
Right.
But this looks like a boy. Like I'm confused. Like is that
maybe there's alternative
Layers?
covers.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
I
Or
don't know.
maybe there's in the book there's a woman cockroach person. I don't know.
Wikimaniacs, please get to us about this.
Actually,
Yes.
I need
this
to
is
know.
The
For
most
those who
pressing
read,
issue.
who actually read, let us know.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel bad for him.
I do too.
It is.
Yeah.
It definitely seems. And again, I like. Who am I to yuck your yum if that's
Oh,
how you want to live your life?
I hate that term so bad.
I hate it so much.
Sorry.
But it's
I
it's
get
a
what you're
good
saying.
saying. It's
Yes.
just
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad, and like it feels weird, and almost like a Black Mirror episode. If like at the end when he was like,
Yeah.
I wish I could make this a real reality.
Yeah.
Like, that could be a Black Mirror episode.
It's really sad in the sense of like this person wants this relationship so badly, and they've really honed in on this reality that unfortunately the rest of us just don't share. And it's hard because if they are presenting well, like they can maintain a job, they can maintain their they're presenting well, they can maintain their mental health or physical health, what have you. There's not really much that anyone can really do to intervene, and it kind of begs the question, is there actually any room to intervene, right? Like some people might
Yeah.
look at our relationships and be like, that's really weird, or like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Mind you, none of us have relationships with cockroaches, but all that aside, like if he's happy and healthy and he's still taking care of himself and still showing up every day and not hurting anybody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
That's
it's
the
kind of
part too, like-
yeah.
That's the part too for me. I'm just like, man, like just hearing how he describes someone. I think he's just trying to describe like his perfect partner for him. And he just hasn't been able to find that in a physical person. And like what you guys mentioned, it's not hurting anybody. It does suck that he's being ostracized for some of his choices, but he's not bothering anyone. And he even mentioned that I don't like sharing this with people because I know what it's going to do to me.
Yeah.
You know, so like
Yeah.
everything's internal. And like to me, he's someone who's just a hopeless romantic, but in like a weirder way because it's,
Yeah.
you know, doing all that. But I think he's just holding out hope that there's someday that his love is going to be fulfilled in a physical manner where like, you know, they can turn that to a reality for him. So I do feel bad for the guy. But it is a bizarre story nonetheless. Let's end today's stories.
No.
Again, one of the most
Get
popular
therapy.
stories.
Get therapy.
I'm already
Push it all
starting.
you want. Push it all you want. And again, to close off the theme of all animals, OPs, or all animals, yeah, people who posted.
Yeah.
This one is from I Love Roach. They're the
Dude,
OP
Jesus.
of this.
You know, just
And,
random
this is-
thought that came up to me is like, was this dude like extremely bricked up during Men in Black 1? Just like the entire movie, just like, oh my fucking, is something
roaches?
waking up inside of me? Am I fucking, why am I so bricked up, dude?
Oh man.
Oh shit. And this one is titled Today I fucked up by telling my parents that I am married to an imaginary giant roach, my beloved Ogtha.
Should you give a recap quick before you go into it? For
Yeah.
anyone that hasn't heard the original?
Yeah, so they kind of do a recap in the beginning.
Oh,
So
okay.
like there's
Cool.
gonna be a synopsis of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you want, you can go back and I can kind of get you the exact episode number that this was in. This is why it's good that we number our episodes now.
Crazy that he hasn't learned from all of these other incidents to not just keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, if you type in Reddit on Wiki clips on YouTube, you can find our clips channel. I think I clipped it, so you can watch the
sweet.
full thing there.
Yeah. So if you want to listen to the full story, it's like the main story and then an update. Go back to episode 147. And this one was with, we did it with Alex. So like she was also disturbed hearing this. And that was a dedication
Sorry, Alex.
to Sean. But now I get to tell the story to my boy. So,
Here we go.
all right,
Pumped. I'm excited.
let's do this.
You
so
shouldn't be.
a few of you may recall some years ago, I posted about my lovely Ogtha. You can find it in my post history. My new story requires an explanation of Ogtha. For those who don't know, I will try to be brief.
Yeah, the other wild thing was this was like over the span of almost a decade now, probably.
Like a decade, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 7 years in between the original and update, right?
5 years.
5 years.
And this
Yeah.
one was years before that. So yeah, it's coming up on a decade.
Basically,
Oh.
many years ago as a teenager, I became fascinated with the Kafka story, The Metamorphosis. And we also got flamed for that because we thought it was Animorphs.
Animorphs, yeah. Our bad.
And I began to fantasize about a
Yo,
character.
underrated book series, actually. Why is that not a movie?
Animorphs?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's almost
It
like
gets
Goosebumps
crazy.
at
There's
one
like
point.
150 of them.
Yeah.
God damn, for real?
Yeah, they'd be
Yeah.
going up into space and shit.
Oh
They're
my
doing
God. Well,
tons of
I
animals.
don't be reading, so.
Speaking
Anyways.
of animals, they were just
And I began to fantasize about a character like that, but a woman. Essentially, a giant roach. I found this very erotic. As time went on, the character became a member of a fictional roach species. Basically, giant intelligent roaches, and this one specifically was Ogtha.
Dude, he has to watch Men in Black. He has to watch that movie.
it was life altering for him as a child.
Yeah. If
Probably
he hasn't
some-
seen it yet, oh boy, do I have a recommendation for him.
Oh man, if this fool plays video games and he played Mass Effect 2 and he saw the Arachnite Queen, he probably would be bricked up pretty hard too. For several years, Ogtha was just an imaginary figure to me. But as time went on, she became a fully sentient being that I fell in love with. Ogtha, to me, is a real creature. She simply lacks a physical body in a world, and her consciousness resides in my mind alongside my own. The users of r/tulpas, I don't know what that is, helped me realize there's nothing delusional about this, and that indeed it is very possible for such entities to come into being. I do hope that one day the technology will exist to extract Ogtha from my mind and install her into an artificial physical body. But we are satisfied with our current relationship. I love Ogtha, and she loves me. Some time
Doesn't have a
ago,
choice.
it's fictional. It's our imagination. Some time
man.
ago, I married her. Now, from a strictly legal sense, no, I am not married per se, but for me and Ogtha, we consider our relationship to be a marriage. I am devoted to her and her to me. I revealed this to my coworkers and it did not go well. But I thought my parents had a right to know.
No.
Dude.
Learn your lesson, man.
Last evening, I revealed to them everything about Ogtha and told them we were married. I even allowed Ogtha to speak through me to them so that she could finally meet my parents
Brother, no.
after only seeing them from afar. I knew my parents would find it unusual at first, but I thought they would come to understand and to be happy for me. However, I fear they think me deranged. My mother actually cried.
You turned into a pirate there for a little bit.
What would I do?
I fear my parents might think maybe.
That's how they typed it.
Arr, matey.
That's how they typed it, matey. However, I
deranged.
fear they think me deranged.
No pirate roach.
My mother actually cried, and not tears of happiness as I expected.
As expected, there's no way, man.
They even encouraged me to seek counseling. Josh,
Get
push the button
therapy.
for me. Thank you, sir.
Way ahead of you.
I explained to them that what I am experiencing is real and encouraged them to read through the Tulpa Reddit. I gotta go
is
to that
Tulpa?
Tulpa. I have
Tulpa.
no
How do you spell
clue.
that?
Tulpa.
Okay, I'll look into it while you continue your story.
Sweet. It has created a very bad situation for me, and now I fear my relationship with my parents is quite ruined. They keep insisting I seek counseling and are threatening if I don't, they will no longer assist with my student loans and will not be welcome at Thanksgiving. I feel they are overreacting, but at the same time, I wish I had just kept my marriage a secret. I do consider it now to be a fuck up to have been truthful with my parents. They are in some ways traditionalists and are simply not ready to understand how entities can exist without physical form and share a mind. It breaks my heart, but I wish I had been deceitful with my family. For the record, I will never divorce Ogtha, and with our love, I know I can survive anything. Just like a nuclear war, baby. But I wish... Sorry, I had to.
No.
I wish he wrote that.
But I wish I had never been truthful with my parents. Too long didn't read. I told my parents about Ogtha, my imaginary roach wife, and they are very upset about it.
Even you call her imaginary.
Yeah. So
Actually, they quote like quotation.
Oh, they
imaginary.
put the air quotes.
They put the air quotes in that.
yeah. So my take stands. I feel bad for him.
I do too.
You know,
Funny, but I feel bad.
it's funny. It's a funny scenario, and like I don't know. He's harmless in the grand scheme of things, so I don't really care. But it is a funny story, and it's funny that he keeps telling people, probably knowing that
needs to chill.
it's going to be an issue. You know what I mean?
What's that cartoon where they're like, "When will you learn, old man?"
Isn't that Simpsons?
Yes.
SpongeBob. How many times do we have to teach you a lesson, old man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
just
that's
beating him up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I feel bad for him. Because yeah, he's not really harming anyone. He's just, doing his own thing. And I don't
I'm thinking this gotta be
really
a
care.
troll. This has to be.
So I went onto the Tulpa r/.
Okay, so
Tulpas.
explain to Wikimaniacs what a tulpa is, Josh, because I have no idea what it is.
So I've dug in deep here and I've gone to what is a tulpa, and this is the consensus on a definition for what it is. So a tulpa is believed to be an autonomous consciousness existing within their creator's mind, often within a form of their creator's initial choice and design. A tulpa is entirely sentient and in control of their own opinions, feelings, form, and movement. They are willing creatures by people via a number of techniques to act as companions, muses, and advisors. Simply put, a tulpa is a sentient imaginary friend. So they put imaginary. They don't put it in quotes.
Quotations.
So
Yeah.
how is it sentient if it's in your mind?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
But this
hard.
subreddit also has 45,000 members. So it's more
Oh.
common, unless people are just on it to, watch.
Find more roach.
But still, like, there's, oh my God. It could be possible that people really do think like this.
Yeah, again, we're not geniuses, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people who have like other voices in their head that are their own personalities and stuff like that. So it is
Sure.
possible. But yeah, like I said, I don't really care. You do your own thing. If you want an imaginary friend that's feels real to you, that's whatever. You're not harming
Yeah.
anyone.
True.
So yeah, it's just a funny story. I enjoy it.
I don't know if it's another update to that, but I'm gonna dig in later and see if there's
Yes.
more. Because who posted that? Someone, one of our Wikimaniacs, sent us a story on Instagram, and I think it
Okay.
was Xtina Candy. So they sent that, and I reposted a story, and our Instagram went wild. We had like 30 or 40 different like DM requests from people like reacting to the stories. I'm like, holy shit, this is like the most popular story we've ever reposted from anybody.
Yeah.
So there's a demand for Ogtha, people.
There is.
This is also
definitely is.
it's a Reddit classic, is it not?
It is a Reddit classic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a new thing we're learning.
Yeah.
Seems interesting, but not my cup of tea.
Again, I don't know about it, but just, baseline, maybe this is traditionalist thinking, but I think therapy could help.
Yeah.
I think therapy could help.
Try training Chat GPT to be Ogtha for you, and then you can have conversations.
do not do that.
It's the channeling of Ogtha and like have them speak in front of their parents that got me. I was like, oh shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
This is it's reminding me after you brought up like the multiple voices in the head. It's like, oh yeah, this is just like, my brain is small. It just compares things to pop culture all the time. This is like, if in Moon Knight, Steven was romantically involved with the other guy.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that is a way of thinking of it. I guess.
Could be,
But that's like split personality
separate
disorder.
people.
I think that's a different thing.
Completely.
That's what I
different.
was talking about more.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Good update. Thanks for sending that in.
Crazy to hear Josh say that's a good update.
Good update.